So in this trailer, we see Thor with short hair again, which we did see in the what's it called? There's that picture that came out. It looked like a shirt or some shit, and it has all these characters on it, and Thor's on there in that looks like Infinity War Thor. And I remember thinking, I think this thing's fake. Then I don't know. But it also had the designs of Professor X, Magneto, Mystique.
We spoke about it on the pod.
Yes, we did. And if we'll put it on the screen now,
Yeah.
but yeah. So I remember just thinking, like, it's probably fake then, because why would Thor cut his hair again? That was cut against his will in Ragnarok by Stan Lee, and then he grows it back out the second he gets the chance. But apparently he's cut it again. I hope there's a reason for it. But yeah, he's praying on like Stormbreaker, and he's praying to Odin. I'm gonna try and find the speech, because the version that leaked was dubbed. It was like a French dub of it.
It's interesting that, because I'm thinking about the Deadpool and Wolverine Thor scene. You know why Thor was crying?
Oh yeah.
And he had long hair in that, right?
Yeah, but no, that's because again it was taken from Dark World. They just edited Deadpool in instead of Loki.
All right.
He's wearing the same armor and everything. Like, I don't know.
What a chump.
Yeah, so I don't know. That's like everyone keeps joking that like that's gonna be not joking. Everyone keeps thinking that's like an actual tease. I don't think that I think that was a joke in the movie. Otherwise, they would have filmed something with the real Thor. Chris Hemsworth. Instead, he's like, "Oh, I didn't realize I was in the movie."
Oh.
He didn't fucking know shit.
You had to go down like 4 octaves for that.
But then
I'm in Deadpool.
Oh, well, that's bloody weird, isn't it? It's Australian. So yeah, Thor apparently says, in like most of the translations are pretty consistent with this, of all the crowns, the kingdom. I gotta do it.
Yeah, that's good. That's
of
good.
All the crowns, the kingdoms, the pride, I ask for none. Father, hear your son. I am not worthy of life, but still, I beg you to let the thread lengthen. Not for thunder, not for war. Let me remain long enough to see my love once more. And obviously, love is the name of his daughter that he got at the end of the movie. I saw other translations that were similar. He's talking about how, like, I have a daughter now and I have to protect her. Let me come back to her so she can see peace, a peace that I've never known. And he's talking about, like, grant me the Odin force to face this new enemy.
Right.
So, obviously, we assume this new enemy is Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
The Odin force, obviously, being, the, like, cosmic Asgardian power that powers up Odin, and he has to go to sleep, and my
Odin sleep and everything.
Just so he can come back stronger.
Yeah.
Now that he's dead, obviously, someone's got to have that shit. Give it to Thor, and in the comics that happens, and it's called the Thor Force when he has it.
Thor Force. Okay.
So yeah, so that's like going to be Thor's big power up in this movie, I guess, if he does end up getting it.
I love Thor, and it's great that Chris Evans is still playing the character.
Chris who?
Oh, Chris Hemsworth.
You're not drunk this time. No excuses.
Yeah. And also, I don't hate Thor: Love and Thunder, so I think that is really good that they're not just retconning Thor's daughter. I remember we thought that we just never see her again.
Yeah, like they just won't. Like he'll probably like mention her in the line, like in Age of Ultron. Like he mentions Jane Foster, but she's not in it.
Yeah,
and like how Chris mentions Steve mentions. I think what's her face?
No, it's Bruce. Bruce mentions.
Oh, Bruce. He just mentions Jennifer. I don't know. That's not her name.
What? Yeah. What was that scene in? Yeah, she just got a Nobel Prize. Testosterone. Do you remember?
Yeah.
But who was? Pepper. It was Pepper.
Tony mentioned Pepper. Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Bruh.
Wow.
I don't know. But no, yeah. So I just seemed like he was going to mention his daughter, but she's not going to be relevant. Even if she has powers and she wields Stormbreaker at the end. Here, he's
anyone could Stormbreaker. Anyone can wield Stormbreaker. It ain't special, buddy.
But my point is that he gave it to her to use, and he's using Mjolnir again. Whereas in this trailer, we don't see Mjolnir anywhere. And it's interesting, we know there's 4 trailers. Mm-hmm. And the first one's Cap, second one's Thor. Both of these have a big focus on their kids. Yeah, their daughters. Or we don't know if Steve's one is a daughter or son, but they're kids. Is trailer 3 and 4 going to be the remaining legacy Avengers?
4. Sorry.
Is it going to be like Hulk, who also has a son, as revealed in She-Hulk?
Yeah.
And then number 4 is going to be obviously not Tony Stark, but it's RDJ as Doctor Doom, and we're going to maybe learn that he has a kid to avenge or something.
Pedro Pascal.
It could be, but then we already technically got Fantastic Four's post-credit scene was Doctor Doom going up and talking to Franklin Richards.
Yeah, that's true.
Did he take him or not? Like, we don't even know what happened there.
Yeah, I'd love to know. Why don't they just drop these all now? I guess we're talking about it.
Yeah, so we could talk about it for 4 weeks, not 1 week. 4 episodes.
Yeah. I'm going to milk this content dry.
So yeah, it's very interesting. And Thor's really serious in this one. Obviously, again, they made him look like Infinity War Thor, and he's acting like Infinity War Thor.
That is my favourite version of Thor as well, to be honest.
It's his best appearance in the entire MCU. So and again,
it's not. I don't think it's a shot at Taika Waititi or anything, but it works.
Yeah, but like I wouldn't say Ragnarok has aged that well. It was like a breath of fresh air at the time, but now it's just like a sign of where it was going.
I like Ragnarok a lot.
Yeah, but Love and
Hela's really underrated. Yeah, Love and Thunder felt a bit directionless, but also like it's a fun time. And like I was saying last episode, like all comic book issues are kind of just dumb to me anyway. Like if one of them a character's more goofy, I don't think that takes away anything.
Yeah, but then to me it depends on. I think a character's project should be consistent. Like I think all the Thor movies should have had a somewhat similar tone.
They're all different.
Yeah,
it's like the most
Daredevil, for example.
Yeah,
the Daredevil show and Born Again, both completely serious and playing straight. And then you get to She-Hulk. That's because it's a separate thing in a separate context.
Yeah,
almost a damn near separate world. So like it's okay that he's more lighthearted there.
Yeah.
Whereas with Thor, it's nice that he's more serious in the Avengers movies. And then I guess, he could be more silly in his own movies. But then it's like, his first 2 movies were the like really silly ones.
Well,
serious ones, sorry.
I'm going to briefly touch on Thor in the MCU. Thor 1, I like a lot and works because like Superman, you take away his powers, we find out who Thor is without being, the god of thunder. He has this naivety the way that Steve does, and that bleeds over into Avengers as well. Where in Avengers, he also speaks a bit more Shakespearean. He's like, you don't have that here,
Yeah. Classic Shakespearean dialogue. So, you don't have that here. Yeah. I remember reading
Even
Romeo and
Juliet.
Juliet.
So puny, yeah. And then in Dark World, he's the most MCU-ified, I'd say. But he is still kind of stoic. In Avengers 2, I like him a lot in Avengers 2. Because he's settled into life on Earth.
Yeah. He's a little comedic in that one, and it's not too far.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a good balance.
And him and Captain America have good chemistry and everything. And he does view this as a job as well, which I like.
But he still has his priorities. Like, as soon as something with Asgard came up, he bounced. He was like, fuck this Earth shit.
Yeah.
I'm gone.
And he even speaks to Heimdall in that. And then when you get to, Avengers 3, we really like him. Thor Ragnarok is a little bit... In Thor Ragnarok, I interpreted it as he's just been in space for too long. So that's why he hasn't really had a serious...
And he got really cocky and whatnot, because life was just going too well for him too easily.
Yeah.
Ragnarok didn't take it too far. It was just far enough.
Walking the line, but yeah.
And then again, Infinity War strips him back to be more serious because people dying all around him. Endgame then made him silly because he was fat and sad, but then it got okay. Like by the very end, like when it's like time to fight and he's acting all serious again, he's joking a bit of Star-Lord at the very end. You know. First half of Endgame, he took him a bit too silly. Second half of Endgame, better. And then it's like, okay, cool. We have an opportunity here to have a really mature, grown Thor, and then we get Thor 4, more Thor.
Yeah.
And instead, we get the Ragnarok Thor dialed up to 11.
It is too much, yeah.
Yeah. So,
which is a shame.
Yeah. And then the whiplash of now seeing the trailer and he's like serious as shit.
But also, Jane's dead as well. And he has a kid now. So I feel like those are 2 good things to ground him.
Yes. Yeah, that could have an effect. Plus, I feel like something's going to happen though. Because obviously based on his dialogue, he knows of this new enemy. This new enemy must
Captain America's going to get murked, and that's the one he knows.
Yeah. This new enemy must have.
He's going to be like, something. "Oh, Steve," and then he's going to get his head blown up by Doctor Doom.
It's like a magic.
Team Iron Man.
I've been winning the long game for this one. Civil War 2. But I feel like something's going to happen that's going to cause Thor to get involved and then get all serious and go, okay, I want to come back to my daughter, but I'm keeping her out of this. Even though, I mean, surely she must be powerful as shit. Remember, she's like born out of like that eternity thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. But I hope he takes both weapons with him. I hope he has Mjolnir and Stormbreaker.
I like it.
Obviously, Mjolnir, like, it can now like separate and shit. You can shoot like bullets. That was really cool in Love and Thunder.
Do you think we'll ever see, if Steve comes back?
You think he's going to pass him the hammer again?
Yeah. Especially if Steve gives Sam the shield or something, or like he doesn't have his shield with him.
I assume he's going to have the shield with him, and Sam's still going to have his, because obviously like, this is a early in retirement before he gave it, so it can be both Captain America side by side. They're probably going to adapt that comic where they say that like they're I don't know if you see it, where like they're in the river, they've both like fallen into the river from like I assume an explosion or something, and then they go like, I guess we could both be Captain America. Then they spud each other and like,
oh right,
they call each other Cap.
Yeah.
They're definitely going to do that, because
if they No Way Home it and we see like Sam
Cap 1, Cap 2, Cap 3,
we see Sam flying with the wings and Steve flying with Mjolnir. That would
yo,
I'd be excited about that. I'm not gonna lie.
It's the least Captain America thing of all time, but it'd still be dope.
That would still be so sick.
Yo,
you heard it here first.
Somebody cooked here.
Someone cooked here.
All right, cool. Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right. We're logging that in the books.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Captain Carter with the jetpack. No, I took it too far.
Better fucking not.
Yeah.
But she's definitely should.
She would though.
Not in Doomsday, but she's in Secret Wars. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Anyway, we should probably move on, right?